trying to see if this works today. I'm being crazy. I got two webcams going on today. I went and installed the second webcam on the back here. Kind of gives you the background of me in the back. Then I have me on the front. Don't know if this is going to work or not. I have a Gamers Nexus thing up on the right. Don't know if I'm going to put that up or not. I don't have a sponsor right now. I'm looking for a sponsor, so check out our Laguku multi plugin. That's the plugin I'm using currently to advertise using this on both Facebook and on YouTube Live. I do have Spacesbox.com and Spacesbox YouTube channel, MichaelGuldeLive and MichaelGuldeLive website, and I have simracingwithmichael.com and simracingwithmichael. I do have MichaelGuldeLive.com, and then I have several other websites and several other YouTube sites, 14 YouTubes. Search me, Michael Goldie, and you'll find me. I do have player365.com, and then I have become a patron or sponsor. The link for the country station is anyway. None of these are sponsors. I don't have any sponsors at all. But if you want to become a sponsor, please do. I did change out the wide format too of the screen to have a more look to it. It has donate to PayPal, donate to Patreon, donate to me physically, and then my January 6th, which is I think if Donald Trump would have followed my advice, he would have probably won the election on or done better for his House and Senate, because they would have done better, because he didn't control the crowd, and if he controlled the crowd on January 6th, that should have not occurred what occurred on January 6th. And also, I have another problem with him, is he did not do what I thought was good for COVID, unfortunately. Biden, I think, did. I voted for Biden. I didn't really want to vote for Biden, but when you're given the choice of voting for somebody that kind of is incomparable or not comparable than is, and I decided not to vote for either of them this last time. Anyway, I had other problems at that time. Looks like the audio is a problem. Let's try to see if I can figure out what's causing the problem here. It's going to the speakers. Let's try to change it back to. I'm gonna put both of them on the headset. do, like working, selecting auto claim, daily login, Protocol 0. You can also go in here and look at their links, link email, link dashboard, link claim, Void Clash, free trials, Matrix contracts. If you want to actually give money back to the game and go receive Matrix contracts, you can purchase different things. But this one, if you want to purchase it for $10.99, you can go in here and pay PayPal, Razor Gold, or Visa or MasterCard. This is for $10.99, and just pay now. I don't have any money to pay anything, so unfortunately I haven't been able to pay. I do actually, that's what I do to support the game. So I do not have any sponsors. I do not have anybody helping me. Most of the links I have are to people that I just love and care for. If it helps them, it helps them. If it doesn't help them, it doesn't help them. I love their content, and I hope that their content gets better. I hope my content gets better. I love to get support, creating having better friends and influencing people along the way. I am trying to go to CES, not CES. I'm trying to go to the show in Taiwan. Don't know if this will work. Hope this doesn't ruin the show. Anyway, I'm changing some stuff up as I fly. Anyway. We're up on YouTube. We're 2 megabits on we're uploading at 2 megabits to Facebook Live, I believe, and we're uploading 2 megabits, 3,000 kilobits to to YouTube on and it should be 9 minutes into the game right now, or about 9 minutes. It is 6:50 a.m. California time, 4/27/2026. Saturday was my birthday. I turned 54. I'm disabled. I make about $1,200 a month, or $1,999. I lived here all my life. I grew up in Amarillo, Texas, and I went to Olin when I was 18 or 19. Went as a foreign exchange student, then came home. I screwed up in Olin, then somehow I made it through, and then I worked really hard and finished up my bachelor's degree. Then in the summer I went to University of Texas, but at Texas A&M for the summer, and then I went back and did 10 years at Amarillo College, and then I worked for a while, and then just recently I stopped going to school, and recently I went back to Coursera and got a degree through Coursera through University of North Texas, Frisco, and I got a degree in management. I did take some management courses at Amor College also. When I was trying to get into management at Office Depot, college pardon me actually for cause. I tried to get into management multiple times. I don't know what would cause the reason why I never got a chance to opt out. Anyway, looks like we're playing with four partners, like Feral Hawk, Pancake,
Panaka, ready to strike. Stellaris, ready to strike. Welkin, ready to strike. Sky Raider, ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike.
Hey, this is MichaelGuldeLive. I'm playing with Farrahawk, Pinnake, Native of Flame, Stellaris, Karen, Rob, J-Rare, Sun, Claire, Hurricane, Spacer MJG, Akoya, Green, Black, Welcome, Heavy Brawler. This is playing Mecha Break. I usually play Mecha Break. I play a few different games on MichaelGuldeLive YouTube channel. Check me out also on Spacesbox, maybe MichaelGulde or MichaelGulde.com, or any of my YouTubes or my websites. Thank you for support. I need your support. Thank you.
Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting Colixium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Defuse all Corite extractors deployed by Thea's Vanguard. They will release Corite haze if not deactivated in time. Stop them before it's too late.
Aquila, taking off. Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Objective: dismantle Corite extractors to prevent Corite pulse storm. Camo drone will soon. The fire control system unlocked. Stabilizing. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Destroy it!
Extractor dismantled by enemy.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Sky Raider here! The sky is ours!
Corite extractor deployed.
An extractor! Destroy it!
Warning. Stabilizing. Corite extractor.
Elyseness, hitting the front line!
Corite extractor. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Corite extractor deployed.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
MichaelGuldeLive. We're playing with
Aquila, Ready to provide aerial cover.
Chlorite extractor deployed. Stabilizing.
Moving in to fix our strikers up. Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Chlorite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Chlorite extractor dismantled by enemy. Chlorite extractor deployed.
An extractor! Destroy it!
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Chlorite extractor dismantled.
Narukami, moving in to give some cover.
Stabilizing.
Pinaka, moving in to fix our strikers up.
Stabilizing.
Welcome, ready to pick off the stragglers.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Double kill. Ready for deployment.
Destroy it!
Chlorite extractor deployed. Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
Aquila. Ready to provide aerial cover.
Chlorite extractor dismantled by enemy. Fire control system. Chlorite extractor dismantled by enemy. Unavailable.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Energy low. Stabilizing. Chlorite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Stabilizing. Chlorite extractor deployed. Dismantling chlorite extractor.
An extractor! Destroy it! Inferno! About to lay down the barrage!
Stabilizing. Large chlorite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Large chlorite extractor deployed. Stabilizing. extractor deployed. Chlorite extractor dismantled. Dismantling chlorite extractor. Chlorite extractor. Stabilizing.
Falcon here! The sky is ours!
Dismantling chlorite extractor. Dismantling chlorite extractor. Initiating ejection sequence. Double kill. Ready for deployment. Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
An extractor!
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Stabilizing. 60 seconds. Initiating eco-right. Victory! MVP.
There's no escape from Stego's barrage.
Looks like in there, can't see really well. Carrier, full King, full death, playtime 8.99521. Good best. Top finisher, Sego, ultra heavy attacker, Simzar, Queen, 08, Sego, ultra heavy attacker, top assistant, 11 assist. Charge 144, Vulcan, heavy crawler, assault, adjusted damage 496, 470. CTR, Tego, ultra heavy attacker, damage taken 1,186,287. Spacers are NGG, heavy sniper, best tactics, dismount 6, interruption 0. And then I get some stuff if you want to. It's a free-to-play game if you want to. You want to support the game by buying stuff on for the game. I don't know if this is a Japanese game or a Chinese-based game. It's a pretty cool game to play. There's also different games to play. At the same time this was going on, there was Gundam skins available on Apex Gundam skins, so people could feel like we were using Gundams, Gundam type robot skins for Apex, and they were playing this also on Mecha Break. Both of these are really popular. There's also a couple of other real popular. There's also classic games and retro games you can play nowadays, and there's also there's some 2-player games, 3-player games, and 4-player games. Death Square is a cool game if you want a really neat logical game to play with some friends and family. Also, I played an RC Planes and Drones YouTube channel. I play with a game that lets me fly drones or fly helicopters or fly planes. Also, if you check me out on Spacesbox, coverage of media, also CS. I have coverage of my event, be going to CS 2025-2026. I also have a letter to a Republican Party. Also have my car was damaged, and when my car was damaged, I no longer able to drive. I've been walking about 15, walking probably 20 to 25 miles a week. I'd love to find a way to get my car going again. I'd love to go to these events in Taiwan. I'd love to have a life to do get this build 1,200. I'm hoping to get people to get sponsorships or people donations or join memberships, or if somebody wants to give me donations so I can view equipment, I can show their equipment on my YouTube channel, and also sell the service. I did do the work. I should look at Spacesbox.com. Request. I'll show you the videos I've done for the work. Thank you for your time and energy. I have also put the work below. When I did refill cartridge on some toner cartridges, people had questions. I tried to answer them. They're on one of my YouTube channels. Thank you for your time. Okay, we'll try to play one more game, then maybe do some web browsing. Also, check out my thing about the thing where I have what my movie is being blocked currently by a some type of bot, the fish tank. When it was this thing selected my website, and then there's 5 other bots connected to it that a million websites. Each bot collected a million websites, blocking a million websites, so 5 million websites with 5 bots. If you look at my bot, it's connected to 5 other bots. 5 other bots are connected to 5 million websites. That's kind of interesting. I don't know why it's installed in every news story, every news agency around, and no one's reporting on it. There's also I had a problem on my iPhone. My iPhone had 50 gigs of storage being used by the operating system, and then when I reset it, it dropped down to 15 gigs. And then I find the same problem on another person's iPhone 15, the same mode of iPhone 15 on a different website. So I put that on my YouTube. I don't know why that's media. Interesting, I put that out to the media. I don't know if our media is going to read report things anymore. And I don't want to be the CS. I've heard other things. I don't know if they're true or not. In my head, I don't know if they're true or not. But in my personal life, I've tried to do the best by the different people I know along the way. This is CS 2025 media, 2026 media, content media creator, membership, or good time. It would be Michael Goldie, MichaelGuldeLive.com, Spacesbox.com or Spacesbox, MichaelGuldeLive or MichaelGuldeLive or MichaelGuldeLive, information with Michael, MichaelGuldeLive.com, or search for Michael Goldie. Different links there. These are different links to look at. Please check out my Vegan Works with Michael. I have Vegan Works, different things vegan for vegan, plants and everything related to vegans. I'm not really a vegan, but my voices are the head in my head. Cooking with Space, aka MichaelGuldeLive, is my cooking channel. Everything to do with cooking. I have a good barbecue podcast. I did a mission video on there. Check out Spacesbox.com. Check out Spacesbox charities. I hope you support like Toby Keith's charity, Child's Place charity. Humble Bundle is on there because it's a charity. Check out the different charities on there. There's some military charities on there. There's some food pantries. There's different places to get. There's also VRwithMichael's VR website, and also VRwithMichael YouTube. Check out MichaelGuldeLive or MichaelGuldeLive YouTube. Check out simracingwithmichael.com or simracingwithmichael YouTube. Check out Humble Bundles. They're charity money. They're bundles that make for charity. You can also change the bundle to give more to the charity or less to the charity. Check out players365.kkgo, the country western station here in California and Los Angeles. Check out Simply Amused Man. It's a guy with what sounds like a lounge lizard, but I hanged out. Used to play games with him. Check out StarTech.com. It's a company that gave me my first donation in 8 years. Check out PCCooler.com. Another person that gave me a donation. Heart and Stupid Care and hyperventilation video, stop smoking video, and some other stuff. Heart catheterizations videos on heartandstupidcare.com and heartandstupidcare.org YouTube. Looks like I'm already about to start. Looks like I'm playing with Frost F13, 314, Space Ranger MGG, Max Chef, Limehead, and Rhino 007 and Storm Edge. Frost 1314 is a Sky Raider, Spacer MGG is Aquila, Max Chest is a Falcon, Limehead is Aeneas.
Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Annihilate the apostles that have infiltrated Sky City. First squad to 8 kills wins the round. Secure 2 rounds out of the next 3 attacks to stop their plan.
Aquila, taking off. Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Neutralize all hostile strikers and safeguard Sky City. Autopilot can now be disengaged. Fire control system unlocked.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Stabilizing.
Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers.
To fix our strikers up!
Stabilizing.
Stego! Requesting backup!
Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers. Moving in to provide cover.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Landing area confirmed.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
The new round has begun. Fire control system unlocked. Stabilizing.
Here, the sky is ours.
You spot it, you pop it. You spot it, you pop it.
Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers.
Stabilizing.
Requesting backup.
Stego! Ready to hold down the front line.
Weapon not.
Take it out.
Assist.
Take it out.
Unavailable.
Take it out.
Stabilizing.
Sky Raider, requesting backup. Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
Stego! Ready
Take it
to
out.
hold down the front line.
Enemy down.
You spot it, you pop it.
Double kill. Unavailable. Assist.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
The new round has begun. Fire control system unlocked. Stabilizing.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours. Check it out.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Fire control system unlocked. Defeat.
Next game, guys.
Stego! Ready to hold down the front line.
Enemy down. MVP.
There's no escape from Stego's barrage.
Looks like Malkin is Stego, top finisher, ultra heavy attacker. 2-3-1-3-4 light and sport, top assist with 12 assists. Min 1K3 woman. Stego is ultra heavy attacker, top assist 847-29. Rhino 007 Hurricane ultra heavy spender, highest damage taken 16,652. We had a 7.4, 5.3 at 6.3, 7.2 at 6.2, and 6.1 versus a 7.9, 8.2, 6.2, 9.6, 7.9, 9.1. Like we're just out in class and stuff. Check me out on my Space or MJG post on the X profile Space or MJG on X. check me out, who be MichaelGuldeLive. Check me out. Check out my white view. Check out any videos. Sometimes I have. Check out my phone stuff. Charities I hope you support. These are charities I hope you support on Spacesbox.com. My website. Check out my card, business card I got from Cabana. Check out my badges, but I'm having some problems with my badge video, I guess. Check out my housing I got through Friendship Shelter and through Salvation Army and other places. This was when I was homeless, and not homeless currently. Um, Hey, this is Michael Gouldy with Spacesbox.com and from CS 2026 reporter. Check out my CS 2026 record footage under CS 2026, and also check out my other footage there on that playlist, and also check out my Laguna Beach footage. Also check out this. This is littleFreeLibrary.org. It's in 219 Bronze Award Project, Girl Scout 2000. Anyway, it looks like this is I see this. There's a project like this also at Solona Catholic Church that has Catholic bookstore type books, and then this one has a books for just regular books. This is at the Rancho Santa Margarita Lake Library, a lake where everything's at the lake right beside the auditorium where you can have concerts and stuff. This is really cool. Check it out. Check out also Bean Free Library and Project Gutenberg. Also check out there's if you like games, you can try Bean Humble Bundle is a great place to find stuff really cheap and free, or not free, but really cheap. And then you can also find at Bean Free Library. Bean has a bookstore. It's a great bookstore. A good project. It is completely free, but there's also Amazon. You can look for books free on Amazon. You can also look for things on Amazon. Also has Amazon Prime free gaming, and then there's also other stuff you can look for. This looks like a lot of cool, interesting books. There's Michael Crichton's Stay of Fear. There's some Tom Without Remorse, Tom Clancy, and there's some other books in here that looks like pretty interesting finds if you're looking for a book to read. If you like real physical books instead of ebooks. Anyway, talk to you later. This is Space from Spacesbox.com, and check me out Spacesbox.com and who be MichaelGuldeLive. And also check me out on all my channels that are listed on Spacesbox.com or in the donation request list, and also on the donation request list. If you send me a donation, I'll do what you required from the donation and give you some videos for it. Also check out my list of channels listed on the donation request, and also check out my Spacesbox LLC. Check out my newsletter, and also check out Spaces who be MichaelGuldeLive. When you look at there's actually links directly to my different channels. I'll check them all out. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye. This is the lake again. It's a beautiful lake out here in Rancho Santa. If you want to check that out, the previous video, looks like my cameras are screwed up, but on the previous video, the lake is a really pretty lake. I wish they'd allow, sometimes see a boat out there, so I always wish they could water ski out there and maybe jet ski. The library, I did send them a $2 or $3 donation. They have libraries like that all over the place, all over the country, all over the world. And they also have somebody did something similar at my church, at Solana Catholic Church. They have a little free library. If you go to thefreelibrary.org, you can find that library. You can also go to my YouTube and look on my podcast. It's on my podcast and on my short format video. And on the details, it has links to pictures of the other library at the Solana Catholic Church. I could probably do a video of that also. This is the pantry that I work at. Hi, this is Michael with Spacesbox.com. I've been volunteering at the Solana Catholic Church pantry for about 8 or 9 or 10 times, working for Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, and sometimes the Holy Ghost, trying to help people get food. And you can find food through any pantry that you choose. There's a St. Killian's here in Mission Viejo. There's one I'm in Rancho Santa Margarita, so this is Rancho Margarita. There's also one in South County Outreach in Irvine, and there's a few other ones around. Please choose the pantry of your choice. Also, please find a pantry. There's also Church of Christ. Please check your find. You can go to Google, search for pantry, and then the pantry you'll find food at pantry. It's usually free. If you want food, go there, ask about it. You can also volunteer. You can also donate food. There's also places like Habitat for Humanity, where you can volunteer to build houses and put people in houses so they are no longer homeless. You can also find other solutions. Please donate to Friendship Shelter. Friendship Shelter is a homeless ministry that helps people with housing. There's also the people over at the Salvation Army. They help people with homelessness. I was at both Salvation Army and in Amarillo, Texas, and also Friendship Shelter here in Laguna Beach. I do have a podcast for Laguna Beach. That is Friendship Shelter. Please check it out. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe. And if you don't, that's okay too, but it really helps me when you click like and subscribe. Please subscribe to all 13 of my channels. They're listed on Who Be Michael Goldie. And check out my donation request list. It's on Spacesbox. And when you see that, there is a list of things I've done for donations, and when I've done them, I've completed their task of doing videos for the donations. Please check them out and help me get more donations so I can do more videos. Also, thank you for your time and support, and please click like and subscribe. And thank you, Lord, for being part of my life, and Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit. Sometimes the devil, because I get really mad and get violent, but I do try to do my best by God, and I pray for everybody that connects to me through this video, and I pray that you happiness and success, and you have love and family, and may love and family find me, and success find me also. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. Have a great day, guys. Click like and subscribe, and check me out. Have a great day. If you check that out, sorry the webcam screwed up again. Don't know why I'm having problems with it. But anyway. Sorry, that always tilts down. There we go. Hopefully I'll be better with my hair if I get more hair one of these days. Supposedly if I jump or do something like somebody jump to a different universe, different time, maybe I'll look skinnier and prettier, but supposedly in another dimension I have all these swords on me because I've been fighting so many things for so long. And I hate fighting. It sucks. Anyway, what I was going to say earlier was the Solona Catholic Church. We feed anywhere from 150 to over 350 to 400 people. Our families every Saturday. We do that every Saturday. Even if it's mostly a holiday, even we will do. I haven't been there when they don't say we're open, except one day it was totally raining and we weren't open. But most of the times we're always open. We're always taking care of people. We're always feeding people on the Solana Catholic Church on their pantry. I've been to some other pantries and they do it too. South County Outreach is another pantry I've been to. The comfort food from the comfort mission from the St. Killian, not St. Killian, but Church of Christ on Philplay and Marguerite is a great thing. They do it every other Thursday. They have meals sometimes, and then they also have meals at the. Then they have the pantry there also, but they also have their places the church. St. Killian's, where I used to live by, was a pantry also, so I've been lucky to have pantries right beside me each place I lived. This is my first time to volunteer was at Solana Catholic Church at the pantry. check those out. Also, I'm trying to need your support and help. I'm still trying to get some way to gain sponsorship to go to that event in Taiwan. I do have a lot of debt right now. I'm trying to cover. I only make $1,099. Milk is like $5 to $6 a gallon. Here, medium house is $1 million. Rent for this apartment I'm in is $3,000. But the um, um, Friendship Shelter Inc. Gets donations and support and sometimes vouchers to pay for our rent. Me and my roommate, we pay one third our rent. So instead of paying um, 3,000 for it, I pay um, um, 350. Then I'm behind on my rent right now because I went to CES 2025 and 2026. 2026 took loans because my car was down. I had to fly to CES. I stayed there for a week, so I had to pay for Airbnb for a week. Also had to pay for the flight, and then I had to fly. Also pay for a bus to get me to and from the show. It took me about an hour and a half to get to the show sometimes because I was pretty far out. And I did take the my brother gave me $150 for, or two people gave me some money for um, Uber, and that was $150, but it was like $30 or $40 for Uber. So I couldn't do Ubers unless I was carrying a lot of stuff, and that I just mostly used Ubers to go to and from the airport. And one night I was so tired I just had to take the Uber home because I didn't feel like going through the process of trying to find the bus. Because right now I had to always walk through MGM on the way to the bus because the casino on the other side of MGM was completely destroyed. So the rail across was broken, so you can't go across. So you had to go through MGM, then walk down the street, and then cross the street to get to the bus station. Then Tropicana, then take 2 miles down to the Airbnb. I did go over and try to get there was a church that I used to go to, the Lutheran church by the um, 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 Jack in the Box. That I used to was close to my Airbnb. There was 7-Eleven there right beside it too. But there's the Lutheran church. I did try to get them interested in becoming a pantry because since I worked at Solona Catholic Church, I thought they'd be awesome to get a pantry. I even wrote to the church to the Catholic Church pantries in Las Vegas and asked them if they talked to them about being one. And I wrote them 3 times. I don't know if anybody did anything. I believe in pantries. They help people. They feed people. We people starve and we try to feed them. And I ran into some people that were homeless when I was on the way to the bus to the CES, and they told me that there was just no pantries around. I was running out of money because I was gambling to try to make up my losses, and I did make some money at horseshoe gambling, but then I ended up spending the money for food or trying to put money back in to try to pay off some. I paid off some money I owed to the bank, and for Capital One, I owed them $100. So I went and paid that off when I made some money off of gambling, and then I did have that money to gamble more. So unfortunately, I was kind of screwed. I did hang out with a friend. He wanted me to go on the helicopter ride. It sounded like kind of fun. Also, he took me to this really expensive restaurant. We ate this one all-you-can-eat place in Las Vegas, but it's like $120 to eat there one night. I tried to eat as much food, but I came the first night I was there, and I was there at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and they closed at 10. So I just ate for an hour, and I wanted to be there like 2 or 3 hours because for $100, I wanted to spend a lot more time eating, enjoying food, and really tasty food. There are all these different type of American type foods and Japanese and other type foods there, fish and everything else. Um, I did have a chance to spend some time with my friend Seth. He went there 2 days before the event started. Then the event did start on Sunday, and then or I think on Sunday or Monday, and then I went to the NVIDIA press only event. Um, um, I stayed out in the balcony area, watched the event live on a big screen, and some other people out there. We got free food, and we enjoyed the event. The only thing I didn't like about the event is there's nothing about the stuff that was important to me. The graphic card refresh. There's nothing about the of the 50 series graphic cards refresh. There's nothing about small form factor 5650 series graphic cards. There's nothing about the stuff related to the possible Steam Deck or anything like that, or anything related to the chipsets. They used to do chipsets at NVIDIA. They didn't say anything about their small form factor um, um, PC and like the Raspberry Pi devices that the the NVIDIA sells. They didn't say anything about those devices. They didn't say anything about their purchase of Intel or of stock from Intel, whether or not they're going to come out with something with Intel. Um, they did not say anything about. I was a fanboy of NVIDIA when I bought the TNT graphics card back in the old days before there was a thing called the GPU. It was just a graphics card. Anyway, and when that was going against 3DFX, they did buy 3DFX. Um, I, you know, I I also then went to AMD and used some AMD graphic cards, and I do have a Steam Deck, so it runs off AMD graphics instead of NVIDIA. I have a 370 graphics card. I have and then I have an old 970 XT, and then I have this Steam Deck. I'd love to have some other graphics cards. I did hear voices in my head, Cygin P. I said, yeah, I could try out those graphics cards from China. I did talk to Putin and Trump and Lansing, and sometimes they were in the press area with me, and I was like, yeah, I tried to talk to them about different stuff, but I also was talking to some of the people in the press area at CES 2025 and 2026. I didn't have them with me at CES 2025. I did have them with me at CES 2026. I did meet some people at CES 2026. They asked me to come to the event at the in the VEX, I think it's an event in Taiwan. I'd love to go to it. And there's also another event in Taiwan I'd love to go to. Taiwan is a free and independent country that is Republic of China, but it came out at the same time as Communist China. I don't know why we haven't seen them as two different Chinas. Supposedly, voices in my head told me there's Chow Min, one of the old people that used to rule China during the World War II. He said that there was three republics of China. That would be China, the People's Communist Republic, the Taiwan, and the place where the England had their, but then when it would become free, Taiwan would be free, and then China would be three different ones. But now Xi Jinping wants them to all be controlled by mainland China. The only problem is Taiwan produces lots of the very technical CPUs and GPUs of the world. Japan has said it would go to war with China if the if they attack Taiwan because of they supply supplies to Japan. I also heard verses in my head saying that Japan would be nuked if China attacked Taiwan because they would want to attack if Japan tried to defend Taiwan. Anyway. Anyway, here's some. Check out the charities I hope you support. Also, check out, get back to me, look at me, different things. These are my business cards from housing through Friendship Shelter and through different places. I have paid for my own housing. I, when I was working for Office Depot, I was paying for my own housing, but I did get discounted after a while. I was in this really shitty housing. Then I got assisted housing. I didn't know it was assisted, but it was through Downtown Women's Center. This is Patreon membership. If you want to help me with Patreon, if this is PayPal, please help me with PayPal. This is Spacesbox.com. Check out my different links. Check out my sponsorship request. Yes, creator. Check out my different stuff here. Check out Gamers Nexus, store at Gamers Nexus. Check out store at Lions Tech Tips. Check out store at J2 Sins. Check out store at the Mr. Beast has philanthropy, gives money back to different charities. He built some houses different places. Also, he did the new story, some videos on the Amazon Prime. Check out Amazon Prime. I tried to get money through Amazon Prime, Amazon affiliate offers. I haven't made any money through affiliates. I haven't made it through Patreon. I haven't made it through anything. Any support would be helpful. I make $1,199 a month. I am disabled, low income, and I try to survive. I do have to survive off pantries myself. I also have to survive off of my car has been damaged when, for some odd reason, I made comments about January 6th. Someone did damage my car, and I had it repaired by someone, and I offered to have her repair, and plus I paid for the radiator, plus I paid her some money to repair some other stuff, and then I did pay for a domain name, and then I tried to get her to repaired the radiator, but then she said it couldn't be drive, so I had it towed back to my house. And I recently got it going again, and I thought I'd just let the engine blow, and when I started, I can switch gear. When I drove it over, but I cannot get it to go into gear anymore, so I don't know what happened to the gearing or through the of the car because it won't go into gear. It will switch gears. I video of it switching gears, but not moving. My car, but I did buy it used from my niece. I got an air car from my other niece. Both of them are cars that they have are 10 years old. And then my car before that was a Prius. It had its catalytic converter stolen. It told it, and then before that I had an air car. I escaped, and I had to give that back to my brother after I sold it. He asked me to sell it after I got the um, um, Prius, and then before that, I had another vehicle, a GMC Jimmy. I had for like 10 to 15 years. I had a lot of problems with that. I had a friend that was in Salvation Army that always helped me fix it. He was always, always tried to help him. He got mad at me for writing him when he's in prison right now. He got mad at me for saying, work on your ship and try working yourself, and I love you, man. He got mad at me for it, and I wrote him just recently, telling him happy birthday. I hope the best for him. Um, um, he was in the drug rehabilitation program. I was actually in the not in the drug rehabilitation. I was in the outgoing program. We're in the same room. I even had this one guy come up to me and say, "Yeah, I shot this guy in cold blood. I didn't like him. I just thought I just killed him." And he kind of scared the shit out of me. But and then I ran into some other people, and then I found the person. I did take care of one of the guys afterwards, and he got he. I became his payee, and then I really didn't want that, so I just decided to quit. And then I saw him completely um, um, homeless on the street, and I couldn't do anything about it. It just got to me so bad that I started hearing more and more voices, and then I became disabled myself. But I was working for 2 years before I ended up getting fired for cause, and then I applied for disability after staying with my brothers and going out to friendship, and then now I'm in the housing program I'm in now. These are some links. If you use your phone with a scanner, you can see the different links through the phone. You can use your phone camera app. This also shows my check I get from the government. It shows that I do get $1,199 a month, and that's how I make all my living. Pay for all my bills. I do try to pay all my bills. I try to pay everything I owe. I did have a bad thing when I did try to help a girl named Zoe, but everybody says she wasn't real, but I can prove that she is real. Unfortunately, she was at the Naval Academy. I thought Donald Trump. She said that voices in my head said Donald Trump was the one who got money from her and then got her kicked out of the Naval Academy. I don't know if that's true or not. It could be make-believe bullshit, and that's the name of the book I have. But anyway, this is letterhead for my book, for my letters. She had a Canadian father and an Indonesian mother, and that's why she got into the Naval Academy at the Naval Academy. She wrote to me somehow every other day for almost a 2-year period, and I was so much in love with her because of that. I didn't have a girlfriend really like her until then. I have a different girlfriend now. She's from a different world, maybe. I don't know if she is or isn't, but she made care for me. I have kids with her, and I have family in my other dimension that I'm connected to, and I have family here I love and care for. This is about an hour 13 minutes in on Facebook. It's also about an hour 13 minutes on YouTube. It looks like it's 3,000 kilobits on YouTube. This is looks like it's 2 megs going up on Facebook. Um, I'm thinking about maybe I could break some more Mecha break or do some web browsing. I haven't looked at Humble Bundle. If you can look at Humble Bundle, maybe see there are different bundles there that you can get support for different people. It gives back to different communities. They did have a Peanuts bundle. If you like Peanuts, the show with Snoopy and stuff, there's a great bundle that they had where you could get all the different type of Peanuts books, and there are ebooks that you can read and for like $20 or $25. Um, but some of the money goes to charity, some goes to Peanuts, and some goes to Humble Bundle. And also, I'm not related to Humble Bundle. I don't make any money off Humble Bundle. I don't make money off of any of this stuff except for maybe I do have some affiliate offers from Amazon. I haven't seen any money from Amazon though. I haven't seen any money from Patreon. I haven't seen any money from PayPal Donate. When I was helping that girl Zoe, I did get money through PayPal Donate and through PayPal and through I did do stuff through there and through other things. I later got banned from Chase because of it. I then ended my relationship with her, and I still pray for her. I hope she's well. I don't know if she's at. I've heard she's in Indonesia. The last time I heard, my girlfriend said she interviewed her, did a video of her about her still doing what she did with me and everything else. But I don't know if that's true or not. Supposedly Jag got it from her, from my girlfriend. And this is 1,199. This is my ending video.
Howdy, how you doing? This is Michael Gouldy, and I'm with...
Let's see if I can do the ending video again.
Howdy, how you doing? This is Michael Gouldy, and I'm with Spacesbox.com. I'm going to do a little ad here. I need help with paying bills and stuff, so if you can help me with a PayPal or Patreon membership, or PayPal donation, or PayPal Patreon membership, or a gift in kind, or look at my donation request list and help me with that, that'd be awesome. If you can't, that's fine too. I appreciate your time and energy. I'm doing this with a new camera that I've had for a little while. I don't know if this is going to be good quality or not. I'm going to run this ad at the end of my video today.
This video is me trying to get sponsorships or PayPal donations or any way of getting support. But the video basically, I share a lot of different candy and even things for different things I was trying to get sponsorships in.
But I have a shirt that wore at the IGN event where I met the girl from Child's Play Charity. I tried to win some stuff there, but it was a cool event. Um, and I even hear that guy's voice in my head sometimes. I supposedly even wore this shirt going up to the to a to a to a ship that Donald Trump and Vance were in, some other people were in, and some aliens were in, the astronauts were in, because they docked with the Artemis um, thing, and when they docked with Artemis, they are with the Worlds, and I'm with the Worlds. So I'm supposedly with the Worlds being their president at one point. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, I never got paid for that either. But I did wear this shirt and did see Donald Trump and Vance. He did say I was a YouTuber, but he also said I was an ambassador. I don't know if it's true or not. Howdy, how you doing? This is Michael Goldie, and I'm with Spacesbox.com. I'm going to do a little ad here. I need help with paying bills and stuff, so if you can help me with a PayPal or Patreon membership, or PayPal donation, or PayPal Patreon membership, or a gift in kind, or look at my donation request list and help me with that, that'd be awesome. If you can't, that's fine too. I appreciate your time and energy. I'm doing this with a new camera that I've had for a little while. I don't know if this is going to be good quality or not. I'm going to run this ad at the end of my video today. But this is, I don't know if somebody can see this or not. That's a ad for, I got Jiffy Lube that's near me, if you want Jiffy Lube. This is Jesus is Risen from Martyrs Church, if you want to donate to the church or something like the church or something. This is prayer to St. Joseph. This is the StarTech USB-C card that I got. This is St. Jude. Oh, it's funny. The devil's trying to control the controller. Yeah. He doesn't like St. Jude, I guess. People taking care of their children, I guess. There's also this is I got a flyer from the Children's Hospital of New York, from Los Angeles. I try to put this on my charities I hope you support. Anyway, they gave me some labels. I used them all. Providence gave me a letter. I donated $5 to Providence St. Jude. Here's some spicy candy I was going to try to get my girlfriend or somebody. Some other spicy candy I was going to maybe give my girlfriend or somebody. More spicy candy I was going to give my... Oh, woo. Let's see if the camera will follow me. Woo, woo. This is some more spicy candy that... I bought this all at this one store. Here's some alcohol I bought. It was for not the same store as alcohol, you know. Here's some beef jerky. Oh. Just mango. I'd be willing to maybe send some of this out to somebody if they want to buy some of this, maybe, and I'll send it to them as a. I'll make sure it's unopened. Some of these are open, but I'll give it if you give me a donation to the PayPal or Patreon or help me. I can't send the alcohol unless I can prove that you're over 21 and you are not over 21, and I can afford sending it to you because I may have to pay for more money to go through the post office to do that. And then there's some more spicy candy. This is a guy I met at the wellness center. He works for a wellness center here in office. Here's my card. Back of my card. Like that controller's maybe, I don't know if it's working today or not. First time I'm using this AI. Here's some more alcohol that I usually don't drink. That's why I have it. And some more alcohol that I bought. I bought some and then I took it to Easter party with my family to just I don't know. And then I drank it, some of it with some drinks that they gave me. They had some non-alcoholic drinks, and I usually sometimes drink non-alcoholic because I walk and drive and stuff like that. And some gum, yeah. Also, another device I've reviewed, I haven't reviewed yet. This is a battery that I got one Christmas. Here's a radio for this is a wireless router, a 6-point router, 3-port USB traveling router that you can use if you go on a traveling trip. I won't be sending these. I don't have the money to send these. I don't have money and I'm low income. But this is a Steam Deck that I did take a loan and bought, and I'm still trying to pay my loan off to the because I was going to school and I don't have a picture of it, but I did graduate from University of North Texas with a management degree. I've been having real bad voices, and I've been attacked by my voices and stabbed and hurt, and it sucks. Life hasn't been great for me. That's why I got disability. Please check out my channels. Please check out my hubby, Michael GuldeLive. Check out MichaelGuldeLive.com. Check out simracingwithmichael, VRwithMichael. Spacesbox donation request list. Check out my thing on Fish Tank related to the being. I feel that the freedom of press is being abused on that link, because when you go to that link, it blocks my Whoobie, but it also blocks a million other sites. So 9,200,000 sites are being blocked on that one. If I go to that link and then it goes to other links, it shows 1 million links are being blocked. I think that's worthy of being pressed. If I send it to all the press, no one reported anything. That's kind of funny. Anyway, maybe that's not newsworthy. Thank you for watching. If you would want some of this, maybe I can send something out. I haven't. I did buy some of the stuff for food stamps. I am disabled and low income. I get $1,199 a month. I've been living in Rancho Santa Margarita, and Rancho Santa Margarita is very expensive. It cost $1 million for a house out here. I live in a great apartment. I live with another lady. It's been a really great apartment. Roommate. Been with her for over 10 years. I've never had any problems with her. I've been lucky. Friendship Shelter has been wonderful to me. California has actually been pretty wonderful to me also. I haven't had the opportunities because I did come out here homeless, and I went into Friendship Shelter, and then I got into the homeless support housing program. I have gone to counseling. I've gone to therapy. I've done everything they requested. Thank you for your time. And this is if you want to go to any of my links, they'll follow, but or you can look for them. There's the PayPal donation, the Patreon membership. I could use some help, or Patreon, or PayPal, or some type of donation. I have physical donation also on their link, and then also different links. I do have some people I thought would be interested in reading the request for. I made 8 different requests with the same for a chat bot. If you click on that on Spacesbox, it has the same request 8 different times related to sim racing equipment allowed with cloud gaming, and some donations on some wasting equipment for me. But it was 8 different times, 8 different chatbots. 4 of them were through Firefox and were commercial chatbots. And then there was also the X, of earlier version of X chatbot, and then there were 3 self-hosted Olama model chatbots. I used that with my own GPU and my own computer. Anyway, thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe. Check out all my channels. I have 14 different channels. I have 5 different YouTube channels. I do have some of my channels are not my own. I guess I have my Heart Institute for Care. That's my dad's channel, and the Heart Institute for Care website is my dad's website. But most of the other stuff is mine. Anyway, thank you for your time. I keep it in his memory because he died. He died of a tumor. He was a great man. He took care of patients all his life. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye. Anyway, I just want to show you some stuff real quick. I have a rosary. My sister gave me recently some rosaries, so I have a rosary. I have a badge. This is content creator. This is CES 2026. I went to the people at the badge area at CES 2026. They did say this was media. I did check. I wanted a media badge. When I got confirmation from CES, they said it was a media badge. This said content creator. I don't know why, but anyway. This is media badge from 2025. From CES 2025. I have a badge here from CS 18 when I went as a buyer, and sometimes I've gone as buyers, sometimes I've gone as attendees. I always went there and spent like $300 to get into CES doing it that way. Media gets in free. I didn't know that. I thought I was going to have to pay when I got in as media, but if you're a buyer or attendee, you have to pay like $300 to go to CES. This is a LAN party badge for ISDL. This is a LAN party down here in San Diego, LANparty.net. This is some of their server information. This is like a speaker, so you can sometimes people hear speaker sound. This is a speaker my sister got me for me to listen to music, and also you can take it out and hook it up to your phone and listen to music in the park or something. I think I have it in my podcast. Sometimes I need to control my stuff in my sim rig, and this is a controller it's a Bluetooth controller for keyboard and stuff. Currently it's broken. I can't get it to work because the FRF doesn't work. This is a Raspberry Pi. You can put retro games on it. You can put anything you want on it. Sometimes you can even put stuff like free open source version of the chatbot or a free open source version of the Google Google services, their chatbot and Google where home services or Android. You can also put Android on it. It's called the Raspberry Pi. This is Raspberry Pi 4, but it has 16 gigs. This is something that I wanted to see. There's NVIDIA Jetson was released in the event, but there wasn't nothing about the device that they have what hooks up for games, and some people use servers off of it. And I do have an old PC over here in front of my house that it has a AMD GPU. It has a chipset from NVIDIA and a processor. It's a quad 4 Intel processor. So it has all 3 members of it. I did at one point get a Cyrix processor and put a Pentium 3 in. I wish they would have a board that could all the major processors could run in one board. That way you can see apple to the apples survey of different GPU, different processors. maybe even have it where it could have GPUs on it too, so it could be a cool retro board for people like me that have been in computers. I've been in computers since x86. Then there was the Mac 512. I meant Mac 128, then 512, and then I got a 386, a 486, Pentium, and then they went to the AMD. I got AMD, and then went back to Intel. I've been going back through Intel, AMD, and I even went to Cyrix processors. This is I did this on the my YouTube technical podcast on Spacesbox. This is a wireless router. You can use it to hook it up to your wireless or connect your wireless at some type of event, like you're going to hook it to your phone, to your phone, and to use it as so other people on the land can get access to like a printer or to it has media, so you can put something on it to download. It also has 3 ports. It has 3 ports, a USB port, and power, and an air connector. This is my passport. I'm a U.S. citizen. I have a Social Security card. This is my passport. I did go to Olin, different passport. This is my second or third passport. My first passport was when I went to Olin as a foreign exchange student. Actually, my first one was when I went to the wonderful place called Australia with my dad. We went to see the Great Barrier Reef, and then I did use this in Mexico, and I did use this to go. I didn't use this, but I got some. I went to Olin, and then I went. This I did go to. I may be a EU citizen because I went to Olin when the EU was being formed. This is when I went to. My niece had a wedding in Mexico, so I had to get this. I do have a Steam Deck. I would love to test out some of the other Steam equipment. The new controller, which is just this, no thing. They're supposedly going to say $99, but I think it's going to cost like $150 to $200. Then the new controller. I do have a version 2 of the meta version of it, the Oculus 2. I'd love to try the Oculus 3, or my friend did play that game on VRwithMichael. There was one game he played using the Meta 3S, the lower priced Meta 3S instead of the Meta 3. I'd love to try. There's a VR thing from Japan. I'd love to try. I did see it as Megan. I think it's the brand. It's I tried it at CES. I thought it was really cool. You can change the focus on it. So I use glasses. I can't see. So it will actually let you focus your glasses and without putting glasses on, so you can see. It's really cool VR. You can use the Steam VR to play games. That's how it plays games. Steam VR is used on all these different things. But then there are companies that have their own VR, like Meta has Oculus VR. But they also have most of their games are played. They do have where you can hook up to Steam. Even Apple has where you can hook up to Steam. But the both Apple headset and the Steam VR headset are both the same processors as the Raspberry Pi, and they do use software to convert Intel instructions to that chipset. So I wish that they would work together and maybe make it where we could use the ability to play Steam on Apple Silicon. I wish EA was owned by a U.S. company, but it's owned by the Saudis. It says they've been doing pretty good job. They know where oil is because they buy the oil. Although I don't want I don't know what happens if all these companies sell the securities they own are owned by the U.S. government. That because the U.S. government gave all these companies securities are securities, and if they all sell them, what happens to the U.S. government? Can we get Wall Street to bail us out? That's some articles I have on Hubi, Michael Goldie. Anyway, this is a headset that I got. It also has adapters to use RF. So you can hook it up during RF or Bluetooth. The Bluetooth had some problems with it, listening to and playing games, but the RF has no problem. It's a Nubo headset. Let's go through this once more. I have a CS 2026 content creator. They said this was media. I did go to the NVIDIA only event. It was media only event. I do have a picture of it. I have a media badge from CS 2025. I have a buyer's badge from CS 2018. I've been going to CS for over 20 years almost. I do have a badge from going to a Steam a game at the San Diego LANparty.net. Anyway, I appreciate everybody. This is a device I use sometimes on my sim racing. I'm trying to get my sim racing going again. I've been having problems. I don't have a keyboard or mouse. I have a machine that may work. I did have I was working last time. I got it working was when I was using my laptop, and my laptop had died again. I got it I was working until I went to this IGN event, and then it died at the night of the IGN event. And then I got it working, somehow I prayed for it, and got it working again. And then it was working fine, and then it stopped working again. And but the hardware inside, some of it works, so I hooked it up and put it into this other machine that wasn't working, but now it's working again. And I was trying to get Windows going on again so I could do sim racing. I do have sim racing equipment to the right of me. I can see if I can tilt the camera over that way. All right. Let's see if we can pan over. Yeah, this you can clearly see. There's a light, but there's my leather jacket that I found in the trash, and there's another leather jacket that my sister sent me. This is a TV I found in the trash, and this is my sim rig right here. Then there's a horsing lamp behind it, which I found in the trash. Then there's a computer here for me to play sim racing with Michael. I'm hoping to do that once again if I can make it happen. I believe I'm up to an hour 40 minutes so far on Facebook and on YouTube. And hour 40. It is it's 8:22 a.m. 4/27/2026. Then I'm gonna do the phone video, and then I'm done. This is my new letterhead. I did create this on Google, but also I did with This is my my 1001.99 98 I got from Social Security Disability. This is my picture of me, not a real great picture of me. This is another link. This is another link. Then this is another link here. Another link here. Another link here. Another link here. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun. It's hour 43 in. 3,000 kilobits up on MichaelGuldeLive YouTube channel. Plugin to go to Facebook is going to Sorkyuki. Multi plugin, don't know if it's going on. 2 megabits up at 60 frames. The other one says it's 60 frames also. Some of it should all be, sometimes it says 30 and sometimes 60. Don't know why the difference is there.